Leave me alone. Leave me alone, you dumb, stupid, worthless.
Hey, what is up? What's going up with the gonna tell about Fat Camp? What is that all about?
I heard the announcement yesterday. Where's Mike?
Well, I didn't hear. I was sleeping. I was sick yesterday. I stayed up till 6 o'clock Sunday morning, representing. Goddamn, I can't take a break without waking up to this.
Savage, quit texting people and saying, I'm going to sue, I'm going to do this. This is part of the fantasy world that you live in, where you can just spew out lies and threats to beat people up and just slander the out of a bunch of people. But when someone says the truth about you, you start threatening and saying, oh, I'm going to sue. Sue for what? Sue for what? There is nothing to sue for. I don't know, Savage, how many lawsuits you've been into, but I've been into like 10, 15 at this point, all right? And I win them, all right? A few I had to settle, but I am very familiar with law, defamation. I used to run a little show called Drama Alert, right? Where I had multiple different YouTubers trying to sue me, trying to silence me for saying the truth. Why the would some trailer trash from wherever Carolina you're at scare me and intimidate me because you're running your mouth texting people that you're going to say? You don't. I know the law. I know how this all works. I've been through this rodeo. You don't, obviously. That's why you're threatening it, thinking it's going to be some intimidation tactic. It's not. You threaten to beat up people, hasn't silenced anyone. You threaten to sue people, hasn't silenced anyone. The only one that actually silenced people was me. And you no longer work here anymore, and I'm not protecting you anymore. Go yourself, Savage. Go yourself. But Savage, you know, you were bragging on your show. I got a paper trail. I got a paper trail. Oh, keep building that paper trail like it was like some big threat that you're going to sue us. You know what we got? Video evidence of you say. Video evidence of you do. You know, I had them make a bot so anytime you go live, it automatically records. All right. So we can document all the dumb you're saying. The paywall that you did, pointless. Absolutely pointless. If anyone wants to know what Savage said, hit me up in the Discord. I'll tell you exactly what she says. Because anytime she's live, she's being recorded. Go yourself. All right.
The reason I was coming up here, I had no clue that this happened. Now it's going to look like that's why I'm saying this. But I've had a lot of self-reflection. I'm not going to do it. Not going to talk about the fact. Like, Savage has been, since she left, she has been on her channel, and she's, first of all, the stuff she said about Brantley and Keem was heinous. Her people talking about with me and Bridget and trying to paint me as like something that I'm not. I decided I'm not going to go that route. I'm not going to stoop to Savage's level. If she wants to like threaten to kick people's ass and threaten violence, and if she wants to lie and do all this, then let her do that, okay?
Yep.
Do I know what happened at Fat Camp? Yes. Now, however, if Savage wants to take us to court, we can talk about Fat Camp.
That would be fun.
Savage, if nothing happened, then take us to court. Because that would be defamation. So let's take it to court and let's find out what happened and let's find out what proof people have. The stuff she said about me, about Tina, about the fans, like, she came into this show making like $6,000 a month. You know what I mean? And like, to disrespect everybody on the way out, Keemstar, all he's done is help her and give her money. And
I don't get it. I don't get what the hate is for, though, Mike. Why does she hate VLC? They did nothing.
Listen, I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Because her people, she told them she would never come back here.
Mike, you're a better man than me.
I knew it. I knew it was coming.
Because she got me in fight mode, right? Look, when I've done absolutely nothing to someone,
Right.
like I didn't do anything to Savage at all. All right. All I've done is try to help her and try to help her with her own mistakes. Savage makes a mistake, and then Keemstar comes in and tries to help her, right? All I've done is help this woman. When she's spitting out that venom that she's spitting about me, or about my company, about my fiance, and saying all that crazy stuff. Oh, I like to fight. I don't know if you realize this. I invented an entire universe where it's fighting 24/7. I like fighting. I like drama. I like the tea. I like it better than you because I don't cry in the corner. I don't do that. That's you. Bro, I'd make a whole damn movie about this delusional North Carolina mother that bit the hand of everyone that helped her out and tried to feed her, right? Who's keeping this facade on and making all these threats of violence, right? And doing all this crazy stuff, right? For what? For what? You're talking to your little fans, your little pirates, all right? The person you need to tell all this to is Joe Savage. It's your husband you need to lie to, not the internet. I'm so hot, bro. I'm so mad over this because what did I do? I didn't do anything.
I'll tell you what you did.
What did I do to her, Tina? Please explain this to me.
You called her out for trying to take one of your channels. She didn't like it. You embarrassed her. You proved.
But I had to.
Right. I know. I
had to.
Like you don't like it.
She was living in this fantasy world where I can't, where she talked about Twiggy. Twiggy's not allowed to pop into her stream and play what she said about him. Somehow she made up this rule in her head that you can't do that. And that's against YouTube's terms of service or something. She just invented it and then flagged one of my channels. Yeah, I'm going to respond. All right. That's my property. Locale Babe is my channel. And you just false flagged it. Yeah, I'm going to respond.
You didn't go up there Friday when she played LCU. She played Fat Camp, who was going, who wasn't going to go. She played a doll with writing on your... So I guess she thinks everything's okay now.
My thing is, I have not done anything to her.
No?
All I've done is responded to her attacking me. I didn't do to her.
Yeah.
She don't like that. She don't like people responding. I'll tell you that now.
Well, I'm going to keep responding. And here's the difference, Savage. When you talk, 200 people might hear it. When I talk, thousands do. That's the difference. All right. Again, I am not one of your old opponents, a middle-aged psycho woman that's driving around in vans or whatever the right? I'm Keemstar.
You know, she's seen the title today, and
of what? Of what? That is an actual footage. That's an actual part of Fat Camp, right? Where she bent over in front of Mike. All right. Someone took a screenshot of it. All right.
That was just day one. She was there.
That was day one.
Underwear on. She had underwear on in that picture. FYI, that wasn't. Sorry.
She's a public figure. We can talk about her, right? She's a public figure. And by the way, Savage, maybe, I'm talking to a lawyer. All right. Tell them that you're a public figure because, the defamation slander is like almost impossible to win in court when you're a public figure, which you are. It's almost impossible, right? People call me a pedo all the time. I can't sue them. I mean, I can, but I'm not going to win. Why would you waste your money? I'm a public figure. They get to slander and defamate me all they want pretty much because I chose this role of being a public figure. That's a real event that took place. It was memed. It was turned into a cartoon and it was made on the thumbnail. I mean, what are you going to do about it? Not a goddamn thing. You're going to text people and say, I'm going to sue and I'm going to call the cops and I'm going to do this. But the person that could really call the cops is Twiggy because you live in the same state and you have broken multiple misdemeanors of like threatening violence towards him. Going to find him. You're going to do this. Joe's going to do that. We're going to go get him. Da da da. Twiggy at any moment could just call the cops and file charges and actually get a restraining order on you, which is ironic because it's the same threat that you made against him. That's very ironic. I'm the guy that tried to silence all this to help you out and because you asked me for help and I tried to silence it. But here's the thing, just like I couldn't control Savage on Queens telling all fans that they're poor and they suck and they're all losers in a trailer and stuff, is the same way that I can't control every single post. All right. I can't. Did I punish them for going against and talking about Fat Camp? Yes, I did. Right? Did I tell them not to do it again? Yeah, I did. Gidgey's one of them. I scolded the out of Gidgey. You got extra privileges when you were here. I don't know why you're complaining. I don't know why you're talking about us. Bro, if I were you, I'd find someone else to talk about because I'm going to keep responding. There's 2,000 people here right now. That's a 10x of how many people watch you, bro. My microphone is bigger. My bank account is bigger. My are bigger. and real.
Well, she seems to think somebody put something in her drink.
Oh, Jesus
Cool.
Christ. Shut the fuck up.
You know who had the pills there? You know who had the pills there? Because it's on film, caught in 4K, Roxy and Savage.
Yeah.
Tina, first of all, you don't act like that when you're on a date rape drug. Okay.
Remember, Becky was gonna throw the bag, her bag, and the water, Roxy's bag in the water, and Roxy goes, "Oh, I got $7,000 worth of whatever she said." I don't know if it was $7,000. Don't quote me on that. But like,
yeah, she did. She did $7,000 worth of pills. She said.
Why is this me? Right? If someone's talking shit about you, Savage, deal with them. Deal with them.
Money. You got the most money, so she thinks she can get your money.
She's not. I am not going to pay her a damn thing. I am not going to pay her a damn thing. I will spend you money, all right, just to laugh at her. I will not let you threaten me like that. I'll force you to go to court with me, all right? Because there's two people that can pull the trigger. You can pull the trigger, and I can pull the trigger. It goes two ways. One of us could decide, oh, we're going to court.
You were nice to her.
You better be careful, King.
Go. I went out of my way to help this middle-aged woman with her feelings. All right? I went out of my way. I dealt with so much of, oh, this person made me sad today and that person made me sad today. I went over the top, like just trying to help her. And she walked in to Queens, which was already built, and she did great here. She did.
She did.
I honestly, she did. She did great here, right? But she walked in getting a paycheck that was like already baked in for her to get, you know, Gidgey, you've experienced it. You came on, then you left, right? You kind of get a paycheck for free kind of over here.
Oh, yeah.
You know, this fan base has already been built in, right? There was no reason for you to go off on these fans and go and then say there's some conspiracy against you in the LCU. There's not. Are there people, hosts here that don't like you? Yeah, there is, right? But not everyone hates you. I am mailing Joe a letter, and it is for Joe, Savage. Do not open the letter to Joe from me, all right? Do not open it. It's for Joe only.
Mike, this has a lot to do with you, and you're not saying too much. I'm proud of you.
I'm very proud of you, Mike.
Look, do I want to talk? Absolutely. You know, but I didn't when she left the first time. I stayed silent, and she ran her mouth. She was talking about, oh, I got a text message from Michael, send me $100, saying come to my trailer. Yep, Michael sent you a text saying, hey, come to my trailer because you were trying to come anyway. Let's ask Zeta Ray, okay?
Oh, there it
Leave
is.
me the alone, Savage. Yes, first of all, yes, I did send you $100. Do we want to talk about why? Because there were witnesses there for it, okay? Number two,
I know.
just leave me the alone. I'm tired of you running your mouth when we have all the truth on our side with witnesses and videos. Nothing happened at Fat Camp, okay? Shut your poor, stupid back mouth. Tired of talking about you. Tired of talking to you. Go yourself. Raise clout off my back since you started on YouTube because you're a talentless, you're a loser. I don't respect you. You've run your mouth about me for the last time. I don't give a I'm not scared. Take me to court. Take me to court. I'll bring proof. I'll bring witnesses. I'll bring videos. I'll bring text messages. I'll bring the phone call when you called me after Aussie that night when you said you wanted to come to Charleston. Leave me alone, you dumb, stupid, worthless.
Oh, there it goes. I knew it was coming.
Now take it to court and find out who the walks away with a W. It won't be your dumb ass.